telling me? G blockery up in this bitch. Biddy. Yatch. How you mean? What's going on, man? Yeah, hopefully I'm at the back end of this Block's nose business right now. So, yeah, man. Hopefully by Monday we're back to, you know what I'm saying, green candles. You hear me? Man. So what's going on, man? I got an hour's drive still, so, well, just over an hour's drive still. We put one in the air, put him in the air. Outside the Reverino. Amen. Chantalama. Outside the Oats police. Well, go on. Well, go easy. Come. Hey. Charlie, well, go on. Yeah, man. Like, every time I do a sniff, yeah, it reminds me of Easy still. Like, big up Easy. Yo. Hey, that's funny about them, man, there, yeah? Yeah, big up Easy, yeah, all the Tommy fans and all that, yeah? Especially all the ones that wanted to try to troll Velle, yeah? Is, you started to, I ain't got hay fever still, man. Basically, yeah, what it was, yeah? I was in hot, cold, innit, yeah? So, hot outside, AC. Hot outside, AC. And that's how I got a cold. Yeah, but anyway. The Tommy fans tried to troll me, right? About Tommy Robinson coming out of jail. Like I'm anti Tommy Robinson being released from jail or something, yeah? But I ain't never really been anti my man coming out of jail or whatever. I just don't agree with the message, innit? So that's really what my argument is. And I agree with the findings, the liable findings, and that he was that documentary there is being used to bully a school kid. Well, he started off as a school kid, he's a young adult now still, but you know, people have got like 60-year-old children that they're calling their little babies and that still, so you get me? Yeah, so the man never got happy though, cuz, yeah? Yeah, the man them was getting happy, yeah? Because they're like, Tommy's coming out of jail. And all that, yeah. It's like, next day, not even the next day, this how you know, yeah? When the feds are onto you, yeah, they will fuck with you, seriously. Yeah, they'll fuck with your aura, you get me? Yeah. Oh, yeah, enemy of the state, yeah? Let's see if your aura can handle this. Like, Rob, just you come out, we're gonna gate arrest you for a next charge. So, forget about Balmain in Costa del. You know what I'm saying? I lie, wee man. Some man's got some big back, hard back youths that have got youths and their own grandkids and all that, cousin. They're talking about still my baby. You hear me? The fuck. But yeah, so you know what I mean? As the farmers say, you don't count your chickens before they hatch. Don't count, you hear me? Don't count the chickens before they hatch, cuz. Okay. You might slip on a heg. Pun heg, you get me? One put the top and make me broke like heck. How you mean? So I've noticed that these men ain't commenting about that anymore. And you know what, yeah, these men never take the L. Like, they take so many L's, yeah. Instead of just taking the L gracefully, yeah, the man, they just pretend that it never happened. Yay. The man, they're just gonna pretend that the shit never even happened. Talking about, I swear down, yeah, if loads of these conversations weren't on recorded, people would pretend that the conversations never happened. I remember that. I remember that. Never said that. Alright. That is what it is, man. Alright, listen, yeah, if you can get bread without having to go jail in between it, it does, it fucks up your aura, man. You know what I mean? Them things there can't fuck with my aura. Yeah. Like, fuck jail. Freedom, I said. You see it? Fuck that. Yeah, maybe in your teens and 20s, laying the foundations of your empire in the 20s, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, by the way, I know it's like Babylon Zoo, like Adam the Tottenham cock, Carl Holmes, aka Carl Homo. I'm bringing back that. Hey, Carl, I'm bringing that back from TOITN still. Yeah, fuck TOITN as well. Yeah, but I'm bringing that back from TOITN. Call him Carl Homo. Yeah, I know it's none of them, man. And none of them grands. I realized them man are ghosts already, cuz man, like, you gotta, yo, listen. I don't know what is in your cornflakes or whatever that made you guys feel like you can come and test the Velimus Maximus Decimus the first day. You okay? Lord have mercy. You gotta take time, man. Yeah, slow down. No rush. No rush. Yeah, big up yourself, Zara, man. Hey, what, Wee Man's gas, you can't troll him today, you know. Wee Man's gas cuts. Well, you know, I did watch that on the 100-inch screen. Oh my god, a little bit of sick came into my mouth when I said 100-inch screen. Oh shit. Yeah, man. See, that's what, hey, Trina, that's why you're pagan, you know. Cause you do this, you act like a madman, yeah, and then now you're gonna hide for a week. And then come back next month talking about, huh? What? Oh, I don't even remember that, man. I don't even remember that, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah. But Bird's Nest went mad yesterday, innit? On the Dookie's channel still. Now they're gonna review the fuck out of Bird's Nest, boy. Right. Hey, Bird's Nest. Say, welcome to the microscope. Hey, Bird's Nest. The man them are gonna review the fuck out of you, that brother. Mad. Yeah, man. Hey, but be careful who's reviewing Iduki's channel, yeah? Cause he knows how to copyright strike and all them things there still, yeah? So make sure you fair use it. Fair usage it. Yeah, man. You know. Hey, man, you lucky as well, cuz, man. I went light on you still, like, you know what I mean? I didn't go mad and start flaming you and, like, leading you down mad paths to say wild shit, yeah? So, yeah, you just got mad on your own freestyle. That freestyle. Man said the freestyle, the madness. May as well is though, cuz. Again, why I've explained one of the reasons why I give that I'm not a religious person. You know? Some of these things like that. Religion is mad still. Religion. You know what I mean? Wow. It is what it is. It is what it is. So what are you saying, eh, wee man? What, you going to Tottenham tonight, yeah? What, they're having the parade tonight, or? And they got a match tomorrow? Or is it on Sunday? I thought it was going to be on Sunday. Would it be better on Sunday? It's like bank holiday on Monday. Yeah. He's told me out yet. You might get gate arrested, rude boy. Yeah, you know what, yeah? I don't know who said, someone said the other day, yeah, that, and I agree with that point, that if you're in jail or you're in custody or whatever, and there's like a new case against you while you're in jail, yeah, instead of waiting for you to come out to the fucking gate and then rearresting you for the shit, they should have to deal with that while you're actually in custody, innit? Because you can interview me now. Done your investigation, send it off to the CPS to find out whether there's enough evidence to charge me or not, and then charge me. Like, this gate arrest thing's dead. Obviously, Tommy's not the first person that's been gate arrested, innit? Yeah, obviously we're not going to do that still, but just in general, innit? Like, the gate arrest thing. Yo, the first person that ever got gate arrested must have been brewing. Oh my days, you're just about to bust. Pause. Through the gates. Yeah? Let me have the gates. God damn. Yeah, alright, let me change that. Yeah, you're just about to step through the gates. Yeah, as you bust the gates, yeah, and you're about to start ailing up the man them. All you see is two bumper cloud feds at the gate. You're like, what? We did. Hey, mind out the way, man. And they start draping you up, talking about Mr. So-and-so, where arrested you on suspicion of blah, 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 blah. Bruh. You waited till I finished the whole sentence. It's come to try to want to take me to court for a whole other new charge. Right. That's a fucking liberty. Yeah, mate. Mad. Yeah, so oh my god, my nostril was actually super blocked. So sorry, let me just mute so I can blow my nose. Yo, yeah, sorry, man. Whee! Nah, I'm gonna get some night nurse a little later. Later, will be greater. No time for the perpetrator. I haven't got hay fever, man. I got a fucking cold in the summer. It's one of them AC ones, isn't it? Yeah. That's why I have it before I go to bed. Yeah, man. Lucky Mrs. Velle ain't a YouTuber, right? She would just put out videos of me snoring and that. I'm that nurse. Especially if your nose is blocked, boy. Big snoring is going on. Oh my days. Oh my diddy. Hey Baz, behave yourself. Hey Baz, said in 2-3 seasons, Everton should be completed on all fronts. Boy, I hope them words don't come back to bite you. Actually, I do hope them words do come back to bite you, actually, obviously that, because I'm definitely not an Everton fan or Evertonian. You know what I mean? Yeah. I would have been if John Barnes played for Everton, though. You get me? I said I would have been, yeah, if John Barnes played for Bumbleclaw Everton. I would have been an Everton fan. How about half of Jamaica would have, would have been Everton fans. Oh, sorry, man. I tried not to do that on mic. Yeah. Oh yeah, sure. I heard Everton's got one bag of bread now, innit? What, the Arabs have got Everton now, yeah? Yeah? They're putting their bread in the Everton. Remember what happened to Roman Abramovich now when he started flexing too much bread in the UK? First of all, they invited him over saying, like, obviously, we won't expose your badness, you know. You start flexing some bread and going on like your son. They said, hey, listen, we're going to expose your badness, cousin. You'll block your bread. How about that? Mad. Whoosh. Roman got robbed for 4 billion. Yeah, that's why you man keep thinking that these gangsters are some street level hooligans or whatever, yeah. Even like layer cake, you might see some posh dude thinking that who the fuck's this so and so, right? He might have some skullduggery behind him. Yeah, man. You know what though, yeah? On the competition builds strong businesses, yeah, is that if Everton do become like title challengers and it puts the pressure on Liverpool to keep doing their thing, innit? Having competition is good for business. Like right now, I don't know if I told you, yeah, but I gave you a lot of stock tip a little while ago. Yeah? I don't know if I told you, but I gave you a lot of stock tip a little while ago, yeah? And since I predicted the rise, it's surpassed the amount of gains that you may have been able to put on your little account if you did take the tip in it, yeah. It wasn't financial advice, it was a tip. Yeah, so let's settle that first of all, yeah. Cause we don't do financial advice, yeah. I told you about a Chinese EV, electrical vehicle company that is on the rise, that has a free port deal with United Kingdom, called BYD, Build Your Dreams. And they've now surpassed Tesla as the #1 EV manufacturer, distributor. I think worldwide, definitely in the European market right now. So, and I think it's had a 67% gain in profit, in price. Since I spoke about that BYD. I'll tell you who will remember, yeah? Gaines. Yeah? Gaines will remember I was saying about BYD. Don't sleep on BYD. They're going to do their thing. They're coming through. They're not playing. They're not rapping with Elon. And now, look where BYD is now. Bad, young, and dirty. You get me? Mad. You. This is the full English, yeah? Gangster Fridays. Yeah, it's breakfast time on building site now still, man. This is what time we would have went breakfast first on Friday. Definitely would have went calf. But I would have had an omelette with some salad. Or, I'll tell you what I did like in when I used to go was that burger breakfast. That was a burgers and onions and chips and beans and shit. The burger breakfast. Right, man yams that, buns of scud. Woo! Woo! Yeah, man. 2 glasses of Coke. With an English no charge, yeah? What did you have to do? Show me your fucking Everton tramp stamp? When did you have to show them the Everton tramp stamp, yeah? Oh, jeez! How you mean? It's a profitable morning, lads. Ladies, gentlemen. And those in between. Yeah, sorry man, so fuck about with BYD. They done their thing still. Like China has a lot of power in the world. You gotta be careful of China. They're not ramping still. Them not ramp. They are not playing. I will not lose. I will not lose. Never. No way, not ever. I am made. I will not lose. Let me see what's on the radio. Mad. Man said controller. BBC Radio 1. Alright. A little 2 minutes in there. Yeah, shout out man like Just Ice, you know. Just Ice. Yeah? Not just ice, yeah, that's justice. Yeah. Big up, big up. I see him on the grab still doing this thing. I said I see him on the gram. On the gram. GRAM. On the grab. No, what's that? What does that mean? Like on the ponds? On the grabbing, or like nicking? Yeah, like stealing. Yeah. I could never imagine justice being like it's justice, innit? Not just dice. It was justice. Yeah. So I can't imagine just being a shoplifter. That'd be mad still. Can't imagine it still. Yeah, man, I'm gonna do a little bit of research for the panel later, so we can run the track. I got a great question later. I'll tell you what, yeah, I'm gonna tell you now, innit, yeah? Is it immoral to wish harm upon children? Imagine I asked someone that question yesterday, yeah, and they went mad and then just ran off. Yeah, and I guarantee they in the chat later. So, is it immoral to wish harm on a child? Yeah. Tower Bridge. Yeah. And you're doing the train videos. You gotta find a new hustle right now, innit, man? Car. The train thing went viral, innit? But like, man, I've got a nice him now, innit? Like, you done alright out of that, man. Come on, what are you saying? Got some new teeth. Got a new whip. I see man stunting some vintage Burberry. I said, oh shit. They gave Real some bread, fam. And he went mad. Or man can take the summer off, wait till it gets cold again, fly back and just basically rinse and repeat. Yeah. Doing alright, mate. He's flying all over the world. Yeah, man. Yeah, big up real, man. Congratulations on your newfound success on that, mate. Jeez. Mad. Actually, I said Esau must cry every night over real, boy. Imagine you could be in Bali with real right now, but you snaked him. Yeah, the dry lining thing's international still. You can do that everywhere and anywhere, innit? Well, in any developed nation. And my cousin just come back from Bali the other day as well, you know. They were saying it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, man. You know what dry lining is? You know the plasterboards that separate rooms in new build houses and flats? That's what they're called, dry lining. It's crying over bleeding now. Alright, where's she gone? How you mean? I know. Little bit of people we send a hell. They never kill nobody yet I lie them a tell. Gunshot in your brain cell. I saw to pick up the acre shell when you see Velle tell. Mad. I make all the dappies. That's what I was saying about all the dappies might as well join up and form one team, man, the dappy team. Because you're never gonna stop getting all that money. I'm never gonna stop making all that cash. I'm never gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop. Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts. How you mean? If you ain't a fucking real junglist, yeah? If you're not a real junglist, you won't even know what that even means. The alphabet. The alphabet team. Alright, listen, yeah? You see Chopper, Wolf, Telephone, and all that, yeah? Shy FX went mad with them, and then there was so much remixes. I swear, even Ray Keith made a chopper, a helicopter. Oh my days, it just went mad. Jungle was sick still. That jungle era was sick. Yeah, you had to have tapes. You could, hey, this is how I used to repair a tape, yeah? Join the tape could break, you know, you join the tape together and put a sellotape around the tape. Yeah, and then when it gets to that bit, it'll go, how you mean? Gunsmoke. Who knows Gunsmoke? Yeah. That was mad, didn't it? Made it into a story about this Gunsmoke character. Mad. Man, I go on 2 out to order and I go on like say them a big time gangster. What you talking about, cuz? Yeah. Nah, that's you have to do that. You know when the tape comes out, you have to wind it back in with the pencil to get it back. Yeah, man. Come on. Okay. I am to Ricky, I don't know. He just got shot. Yeah, man. I said the Ricky remixes, you know. I want to be like. I want them feel like. Man, I go on 2 out to order. And I go on, I say, them a big time gangster. Yeah, man. You know what, yeah? I remember Wiley being a drum and bass MC, a jungle MC, should I say, because that's before drum and bass. It was jungle. I remember Rico Dan being a jungle MC. I remember Play As You Go MC Plague before they done the Play As You Go thing. I used to listen to pirate radio, yeah. Just found some random jungle station in East London. Some young dude called Wiley Cat and MC Fenton. That's Wiley. Yeah, fam. So big up man like Crip 95, yeah? The Last Shepherd. He was speaking on that the other day, the thing about, yo, Wiley's brought in so many people into the music industry. Like, the music industry should never be able to blackball him or make him not be able to, because, yo, you see like what Wiley was saying then, yeah? What's happened since then? Like, Elon Musk has done a Nazi salute on the fucking stage. No cancellations, no nothing. Actually, the Anti-Defamation League come out and capture him. You hear me? It's wild. Wild. Like he was saying, no. He reached out to Ed Sheeran, even though he's one of the man them that helped bring through Ed Sheeran. How, you know, Ed Sheeran took the route of going through the, air quotes, urban music scene. It was the urban music dons that was shy man love and getting man their music meetings and blah blah blah. So Wiley's got enough favours stored up for the people them to have never been able to cancel him. He can do what they said for any other pagan that these men said, well, he apologised and we accept his apologies and we're working with him now. You hear me? Are you mad? You know what that is? That's the fucking Godfather. He brought this one in, he brought that one in, he brought so and so in. Bare behind the scenes link ups. Cause when their MCing thing was going mad, the grime days and so and so, yeah. Sorry, man. I got to breathe through my mouth and talk at the same time. It's mad. Yeah. Yeah. So when all that was going on, yeah. Then man, they was travelling to enough different little estates and youth clubs and rah to co-sign this one, co-sign that one. You get the nod from these man there, or you get to clash against them or whatever. That's basically the nod to say that, yo, these men are on a level and you man can fuck with them, innit? And enough people that he done that with ended up carving out their own paths and careers. Don't get me wrong, innit? Man's not perfect, innit? I'm saying for the air quotes again, urban music scene, specifically within London, when it comes to the genre of EDM, yeah, electric dance music, as it's internationally known, specifically speaking, the dark side of garage, aka grime, and the things it transformed into after that, you know, like when you're a teenager coming into a young adult, music's your life, innit? Yeah. But also when you're a teenager coming into a young adult, you start to realize about different priorities. So you stop paying attention to as much in music and more to how much fucking bills are for different bits and pieces that you want to now start to take on. For instance, when you first get your own place and you realize, man, I have to, you see that little toilet mat that keeps your foot warm when you're doing a shit? You even got to buy one of those. Yeah. When you get to them years there, yeah, then yo, what you want and what you have to do, but starts to separate. Unless you can carve out a career in an industry of something that you like love, I was a fan of already, innit? And like I keep trying to say, yeah, if you don't have an understand, you could have an idea. You could have had an idea that would have been the new Apple. I don't know, the new flipping Dyson or whatever, yeah? Your company could have been the new Apple, new Dyson. But if you don't have an understanding on how things work, then why? Or you don't ever try to put it into practice or whatever, then it's just going to be an idea, isn't it? And I'll say in the future, you might even beat yourself up about not trying when you could have. So I'm saying that to say, when it's time to chase your dreams, like, at least try, innit? So if it don't work out, you just know it just weren't supposed to work out. But if you don't try, then you always have it nagging in the back of your head. Oh my God, I should have tried, I should have done this, I should have done that. But you know what, yeah? I heard they're banning vapes from the end of next month. Is it just disposable vapes? Or is it all vapes in general? Because I keep having a discussion with the local shopkeeper. He keeps trying to convince me that it's all vapes. And I'm like, bruv, do you know how much different vape shops are out there? It's going to be them disposable vapes that you see fucking the little kids at school with. Because they look, them handheld vapes like for people trying to give up smoking and shit. You don't really see the teenagers rolling about with them. Or young adults. No, that's him. Wiley Cat's the same guy. Wiley Cat is Wiley, fam. Fun fact, yeah? Well, fun theory, should we say, yeah? If I'm correct in my thesis, then in a program called Thundercats, there was some little twins called Wiley Kit and Wiley Cat. And I'm guessing that's where he got the name from. Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. I think it's the disposable ones rather than the granddad ones. No, like you see like the bald old builders with. Every man used to have a cigarette. Now you see them with the vape machine instead. I'm trying to give up with all that. Trying to get smoking in our son. Trying to pack it in. Knock it on the head. Like Choice FM, you know. You see what? That's what happens in Monopoly, right? There's a certain level that an independent business can get to before the big business either comes to take the whole business or wants to share in what you got. I just see one now. What I mean by one, yeah, is by the stereotypical reusable vape. Then I guess the vape cartridge, the vape user. Yeah, that's what happens, man. If you got an independent business, you can take it to a certain level with it. Like I said, there's glass ceilings that people don't even pay attention to in it because you're nowhere near fucking take profit. You're right close to stop loss, where you're about to get fucking go broke. So you don't even care about the glass ceiling. So when other people are talking about complaining about the different fucking glass ceilings and levels that you can reach to without flipping any holdbacks, buyouts and rah. I don't care about it, cuz until it's something that the man them support and they start slapping to the glass ceiling. They're like, oh shit, bing bing, I didn't know, yo. And then once they start to tell them about the glass ceiling, how their face was right up against it and they couldn't get through it and blah blah blah, then That's when they'll tell you still. Because I tell you this, yeah, at the time when we were saying the feds are pagans or whatever, yeah, and they're institutional and so and so and so and so, there weren't even no such thing as two-tier policing, innit? Yeah, we can go down the timeline. The man had never even mentioned anything to do with two-tier policing. Not one time by that time. But if you fast forward to now, these men are screaming two-tier. The same people, the same people that are telling you should go to the police. You shouldn't try and start your own movements. They're talking about movements. And FTP. Yeah. Trevor Nelson was on Kiss, innit, when it was Pirate. Dead up. Yeah, mate. So we are done tell you, man. From time. Because we're done talking. You get me? Mad. Yeah, man. So long time we didn't tell you, man. But what we said wasn't good enough. So we had to show you from the government's own statistics themselves, man. Even what they say is still not good enough for you. So, oh man, that's what we just saying. Basically, you're a conspiracy theorist, isn't it? It don't matter what. You get me? No matter what they do, no matter what they say. Was it? Hey yo, what's going on? Hey, do you want to know what actual nice cafes that I've been to before? It's called the Corner Cafe on Hercules Road, SE1, right by Lambeth Bridge. There's a Screwfix next door to it. It used to be like a pub in its life. And it's right across the road from where I don't know if Pimlico Plumbers is still there. But yeah. I used to go there. There's the Franco units in the Maritime, I think it's the Maritime Law Recording Centre or something like that. Yeah, mate. Like I said, you could have a business within a business, you know. In them times there, working on site, yeah, people had their own people had their own teams within so they would work on price and on a self-employed basis. We would work on price or on a self-employed basis, but you're employed by another company that's tendered for the contract to carry out this work. So their business is tendering for contracts that need say for instance Berkeley Homes, isn't it? Yeah. And they build like houses all over the country or whatever. Then you can tender to be the company that does all their air conditioning first and second fixes in any of their Berkeley Homes projects. But then obviously you need to have the manpower to carry out the work, right? So you got your team of people that you move from site to site, that, you know what I mean, like they're not employed by you directly in it, but they work for your company whenever you have work. So you just move them from site to site or whatever. But then there's like extra people that either come from agencies or are self-employed via that company that's tendered for that work, who tender for jobs in what it is, in it, like. So there might be like, say, 8 air conditioning engineers or installers. Go on. Yeah, there might be 8 installers there, yeah. And then say I'm the foreman or whatever. They've given me a price per hour for these people to work or whatever. I give my team a price per hour, innit? Like, because, you know, agency work, they pay more than what the people get per hour. So I give my team a price per hour. That might still be quite decent. And then, like, I don't know, Nick, a couple of quid, a £5 per hour off of each person on top of my per hour wages. And then, you know, bong. Just like that. So you got your little business inside a business. And then when you're tendering for price work or whatever, the same sort of thing, in it, it's per, well, I don't know, whatever, per meterage or per air conditioning unit and trunking installed to the whatever, in it. So you'll have a set block set price. Try and calculate how long it's gonna take you lot if you fucking skip breakfast and just have a short lunch to do a certain amount of work. And then, you know me. You can't even spell, you fucking old spaz. Yeah, man. Yeah, you should change your name from badass to broken hearted. And what becomes of the broken hearted? Mad. Mad. Hey, Brian, you still riding butt plugs, yeah? Why for that? You're a chichi, man. You little fish patty. You're not even a fish patty, you're a fish pate. Yeah, how about that? Fish pate. Mad. I'd rather be a heating engineer than a butt plug rider any day of the week, cuz. You get me? Any day. Mad. Hey, Brian. There's 20 butt plugs coming to your ass. Hey, Brian. There's going to be 10 strap-ons coming to your door. Oh, shit. Hey, big man thing, yeah. Big old man thing, yeah. Pause on the big man stage, yeah. Hey, big old man things. You need to forget about speaking tough, greasy, or gangster. Especially around these sides ever again, innit? Because remember, you jumped on here and told us that Esau has seen a video of you getting beat with a strap-on. Yeah, we got strawberry. Like, it's not a story that anyone made up, yeah? You jumped on and told us that. And told that fish patty Esau, or you showed in the video. He said, I've seen the video, I swear it happened. I've seen it. I move your Batman self, man. That play. Move yourself, you idiot. Hey. Oh yeah. I heard Wurzel Gummidge is ringing British gas on me, man. God damn. Oh shit, Wurzel. What? Wurzel Gummidge, you know. What in the Wurzel? You know, when you read them, yeah, and you start bitching, they're gonna go, oh my god, what are you talking about? You talking about him? Well, guess what, love? You're fucked. Yo, hey, my bad. The mic's been on mute for time, you know. And I've been rapping for ages, cuz. I don't even know. My bad, my bad. Hey, what, so... You guys hear about the Don that got done in Dubai? There's a dude in Dubai, yeah? From the UK. Who's selling marching powder in Dubai. Sold someone half a G and they got yanked. They grasped on him, innit? They nicked him and found half a G on him. Went back to his place. God damn. Went back to his place. And it's the very green. And it's the very green. The very stream. Very stream. I know it. True. Hey, this thing's going on like a pussy, old man. I don't know if it's back properly yet. Every time, yeah, I think it's back and I start talking, I turn around and it says reconnect to stream. Reconnect to what? Take the one left the what? Oh man, I need to get into this other lane. And stop driving about with these other lanes. And Mandela the Nike chick. Aye. Is that an electric Ferrari? Jeez, oh my days. I just see an electric Ferrari, cuz. Hey, you know, it's mad when you see the cars with like the front bonnet and it's got no grille. Mad. Alright, so we're back here. Boom, so let's talk about some shit that you will never see on GB News. I think a second and third suspect has been arrested for the arson attack on properties linked to Keir Starmer. All of them are from Ukraine. And I guarantee, if it was some rude boy, if it was a Muslim, if it was just someone else that doesn't look European or is not, if it was a Russian, I'd say even, yeah, that would definitely be on there. I don't know, like, I call it KGB News, yeah. Vladimir Putin is playing the ultimate mind games. Championship. Chess level mind games. which are also more news you won't hear on GBBs, for the Hitler Youth. You know the Hitler Youth are like grandparents nowadays, right? Yo! I know the Hitler Youth watch GBBs, yeah? I know that sort of stuff there, innit? Yeah, but if you go on GBBs and you type in Manchester grooming gangs, the latest grooming gang in Manchester that's been arrested and charged, you won't see one story about that on there. I wonder why. KGB News. Why hasn't KGB News covered the latest grooming gang scandal or epidemic? And this is what they're saying when they say concentrating on a specific group that commit the crime and not catching people that commit the crime will make you turn a blind eye to people committing these crimes that you don't think commit these crimes. Remember, the man them tried to tell me that there's no such thing as a white grooming gang. You get me? Oh yeah. I tell you what, I've not heard that argument this year, or maybe even last year, innit? Carl, once we've been able to show multiple statistics, I think that narrative has been well and truly destroyed now, innit? Even this other narrative here, that the air quotes people that care about grooming gang actually do it because they care about children, that's not true. It's literally not even true. Because they support bullying of children when it's not their child, or a child that they think deserves protection. Remember, Dave told us he spoke to Bailey's mum. I spoke to Bailey's mum. Hey, mad. I can't believe these men believe in that's some sort of, like, Dave was grabbing any sort of actually. Okay, so let's talk about the last discussion I had with Dave before I went away for a piece, and now we're back here. I think we should review that still, because as far as I'm concerned, I actually don't know what the weirdos would be clapping their bodies about. Body clapping, or moving like seals, you know, like clapping seals. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't no point in there that's a gotcha moment or a new revelation that anyone didn't know. Jeez. That shout-out, yeah, with a video and that. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't know what point that was made that needs clearing up, understanding, or anything. If anything, yeah, certain man was confessing to saying that. I imagine, yeah, can you imagine the cheek of it, yeah? The cheek, yeah. Can you imagine the cheek, yeah, of Dave Smith daring to say that you only care about certain children? It's like, brother, Dave Smith, if we look through every single post that you've made on your channel, yeah, we won't see any post, like not one post talking about grooming gangs that are not Pakistani or whatever. Yeah. Any children that need protection that are not English or European or whatever. Like, so it's wild that you could even think that you could make that statement. Oh my God. Not you, bro. You gotta behave yourself, man. Calm down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's wild, fam. Yeah. Wild. Like, I don't know about that still. Like, sorry, let me just have a sip of my water. Oh, it's right there at the side. Yeah, I don't know what you was doing, bro. Or where there was any progress made that forwards your argument. Or makes your argument one that so and so. Imagine, yeah, the man tried to say we didn't do no shows to deal with Axel Rudy Cabana and his charges. I'm like, whoa, wait, hold on a sec. We did a show. Did you do a show about Daniel Jurin's murder? No. So what the fuck are you talking about? It literally don't even make sense. Shit, am I supposed to go through that? Oh my God, I think I just passed a red light. Oh my God. Especially, anyway, he's going through it. Alright. Oh my God. Yeah, man, so the point don't make no sense at all. Not to me anyway. You was doing shows on the riots. Huh? Your fucking heroes. Your hero's cameraman was actually at the riots, filming and shit. Other air quotes patriots. Oh, you gotta be a patriot. Yeah. It's fake, them fake patriots. But I'm calling you man fake patriots, innit? Yeah, because or some remix patriots. Because the man them are saying like to be a patriot means that you will die for the country and all that sort of stuff there. Not one of them cunts are in any sort of profession, which means that they would have to die for the protection of their country. What? You okay? Brother, my G. I'm saying? Smart. What are we talking about? That's what makes you a patriot, yeah? I would say the majority of the country ain't patriots then, yeah? Because the majority of the country ain't in professions when they're putting their life on line for the country. It's weird still. I've noticed that, like I said, that these men have got a new approach now. So the new tactic is the man them are gonna say make loads of wide points, yeah. So alright, let's say that we've got a rectangle. So the man them are gonna fill the rectangle with loads of different points or whatever, and then anything that you try to reply or rebuttal within the rectangle, like, so if it's one of the things that is one of the points that they want to use to make a whole different point, it might not be nothing to do with what you're talking about or whatever, but just to make another point to say why or whatever narrative they're trying to paint is the narrative. That's what the man never gonna do. Now if you notice, yeah, when I was chatting to Dave, yeah, and I asked him for his own definition in specific scenarios or questions, yeah, or his answer to a question, yeah, he would say, yeah, okay, right, and then just make a whole new statement. But he's making a statement that he's expecting a cognitive reply to. It was nothing to do with the statement that was just made originally. Stop, right? Whoa, excuse me, what are you doing, mate? You're not even speaking about what the actual topic is or what the question is. You're not replying to the statement that I made to you, or to the hypothetical scenario that I've given you, or to the question that I've literally just asked you. What are you doing? If that's what we gotta do to get what we're classing as air quotes wins nowadays, then brother, you man are fucked. Fact. Egypt air, yeah? Right. The movement. Hey, since this Tommy Robinson thing, or whatever, me like from the start, yeah, the first time Tommy Robinson came Speaker's Corner till now, yeah, it's like there's a certain level, once it reaches the peak, the man then fall out about something wild, and then it's just like starts crumbling. And it's like it's at that same stage again, isn't it? And the momentum built up. People was the Tommy fans were out there doing their thing. I think their peak was Tommy Robinson done the Silence documentary in Trafalgar Square or Parliament Square. Is that Trafalgar Square? Anyway, yeah, done the Silence documentary there. That was the biggest crowd that they've got out yet. And then from the second time onwards, it's been like a bit of a downsizing. So it's going to have a dead cat bounce before it flitters off again, isn't it? So Tommy Robinson's going to come out of jail. The hype's going to build back up one more time, but not get as big as the Silence documentary viewing in Trafalgar Square, and then slowly flitter away from there, innit? As it does. The man them are going to have to hit the drawing board and come up with a new plan for popularity. And that's the like a lot of populist leaning supporters or whatever. The man who can lie, innit? Like Nigel Farage lies all the time. Just does it with a middle class sounding accent where man's way above middle class. Super upper. Hey, listen, yeah. It's a thin line, isn't it? Juggling children time, especially when they're in their essential years. I would say the essential years is from babies to leaving, even graduating from university, from that to that, yeah. If you've got input of two decent parents, or parents that care about the direction that you're headed in, you've got a decent chance of having them like, or starting off and heading in the correct direction. Even like some people got one parent, innit? Like, but you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. For the youths, he's just working away, innit? If you went jail and you've got a family or whatever, you probably tell your wife, tell the youths I'm working away, innit, and I'll be back. I've got a certain amount of time I need to work away. If it's like under 2 years or something like that. Maybe if it's like 4, 5, 8 years and all that, like that might work when you're a little pickle still. Aye, but the markets are going mad today. The markets are going mad today. I'll tell you what's happening, yeah? There's a big shift in liquidity shifting from US dollar to euros in anticipation for the tariffs that the European Union will be receiving from America. Gold prices fluctuating due to insecurity in the American markets and the American dollar. The dollar's tanking. So traders that have a specific plan on how they take. That's why you ain't even seeing like man like Gaines, Bunga. These are the other traders. There's a few other traders in there, yeah. Them men are taking advantage of the insecurity and fluctuation within the market. Imagine, yeah, there's some people that make money in the markets trading, maybe not as much as a percentage, a higher percentage win to L ratio or risk to reward ratio than someone that's using like technical analysis and fundamentals. But there's people that don't even read charts, innit? They work on what the latest news is in the stock markets to take their buy and sell signals. And they're profitable. I like to hedge my bets though, innit? Yeah, so you know, man's been preaching about multiple streams of income and definitely multiple savings accounts from the first show till now. So that is what it is, man. It is what it is, yeah, man. So obviously, bread and butter, stocks and shares, ISA, tax-free savings. Another way to reduce your tax expenditure or make your taxes be used to go towards your pension is a SIPP, SIPP. The government top up and give you a tax break, depending on what tax bracket you are in. If you're on the highest tax bracket, then yeah, you lose a lot of your tax-free benefits that the average working person can get. There's a limit, you know. So for instance, if your wages are over 125 grand a year, you lose all your tax-free, you know, the 12 and a half. These men will never tell you that because they don't expect you to ever get to that sort of level anyway. And the opposition, the Velle haters, they'll never be in that position to be in those sort of brackets anyway. So, don't have to worry about it. Man, I had my phone in the sun all this time. I was fucking baking, man. Baking, mate. Yeah, man, it's been a long ass drive, man. You know, drove 45 minutes the wrong direction. So look out for the panel later, yeah? Is it immoral to wish harm on children? And if the person who asked that question would have gave a similar answer to fucking Baz, you know, like Baz ain't top scholar and that, yeah, but he's still scholar Baz, innit, yeah? Baz ain't top scholar like Chrissy Morris, yeah, like Scholar Morris, yeah, but he's still Scholar Baz though, innit? I lie, Baz? Scholar Baz was able to give a reasonable answer that some people would at least be able to say, yeah, I disagree with harming children, but I understand your answer. Yeah. If you wanted to be picky with Baz's answer, you'd say, the scenarios that you're given would mean an incident has already taken place for you to wish harm on this child. The question was, is it immoral to wish harm on a child? Yeah, so I gave you a point and then I slapped it back in it, you know what I mean? Hey, what day, oh, what did I day, go on. Alright, we near here. Hey, cuz, the man them messaged me in the group, yeah? But obviously, I can read it in a minute still. I'll be there in a minute still. I will be there. I will be there. If there's bread to make, I will be there. Yeah, man. Have you guys ever heard of a channel called Car Wow? I'm not an extreme petrol head, innit, but I like cars. Yeah, see that's what I'm trying to say, cause like, yo, you know what I'm saying, yeah? There's so many mad little side careers and different bits and pieces that you could have your own direction. And carve out a niche for your own self in. That is wow. There's one black cute that does the car videos as well. Got a very nice house and a very nice car collection. Yeah, man, but there's a lot of building work going on within the UK right now still. Every time I drive to a new area, I'm seeing new projects, houses, leisure centres. The old leisure centres are getting refurbished and replaced. Yo, they replaced arches in Greenwich like quite a while ago still. But the building what Arches sits in, I've got a sneaky suspicion that will be turned into private housing. Because there was another style of housing like that in New Cross / Queens Road between New Cross and Peckham. Just before the station, there's a set of houses there, yeah, and it used to be a swimming pool. So they've got the flats there, and the swimming pool's maintained, and it's just open at certain hours, you know. Big up Charlie's, old type birds out here. I hear birds. You're gonna get reviewed bare times, my G. Are you mad? Oh man, welcome to the microscope. Welcome to the microscope. Yeah. Yeah, bruv. Yeah, this debating thing ain't easy, you know. Yeah. Come on, big up Charlie's, man. Yeah. Alright, fam. Big up everyone in the place. Triple big up to anyone that slapped the like button. Double big up for the people them that's typed in the comment section. Yeah, silent listeners, they are. Haters, suck your mum. Yeah, let me repeat that again. Haters, you can suck on your mother. Yeah. Big up man like love is law, you know. My brother. I swear I didn't see everything there still. Oh, I've got top messages and not live chat. Hold on. You can scroll back. Yeah. Shout out Bud, shout out Leaky, A1000, shout out Eric. All type Dean, Leggy, Markers. See what else is there? Shiva, Juggernaut, have the Gallem in them art. In our art. In our art. Written no man she wanting art. She don't want art. That's the furthest I could scroll back. Markers North. Yeah, man. Alright, man. Big up on yourself, man. Yeah, look out for the panel later, yeah? Alright, gone. Yeah. Let me get back to trading. Let me feel like.